Hey guys, welcome to February's edition of A Beer with Brad. If you've watched the previous two videos of this I did, we're just going to drink a beer and sit and talk, and some of the talking is just going to be amongst us, and we hope we entertain you. If we don't, sorry, we like it, and I'll be glad to have it later. So, today we're going to be drinking Colt 45. That's a big old bottle. I picked that up because it's a glass bottle and you don't see a lot of those 40 ounces, at least not around where we are. They're usually in the plastic.
Then we have Margie Kerr, aka Granny.
Yep, this is my granny.
Long-time boozer, abuser.
Say, Granny, I got a question for you along those lines. What was it like drinking with Jesus?
You know what the funny part is? Tell them what you used to be. No, he used to be she used to go to the alcohol court, and you was an AA. Yeah. You was an alcohol counselor and drug addict counselor.
They didn't know.
You go to drug court. When you go to court for DWI cases.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic?
I'd give them the test, and I'd test every one of them to treat me.
Oh Lord.
What's the ABV on
But
this?
you was a member of AA too, was
Yeah.
you not? So what did you find out through all this? I know you're not alcoholic.
No, I found out that a bunch of it was just the court was seeing you, and I don't think the court had any.
Well, I'm talking about you in your personal life, because
what made you keep going back to the meetings, I guess?
Because you don't.
Because I met people.
You enjoyed the people?
I enjoyed the people.
That's what I figured, because I have some memories from when she went there, and they would do dances, and I look forward to that because I got to a point where they would let me quote unquote DJ, and that was fun. I like being able to go in there and play music and watch everybody dance. And one of the memories that sticks out from that is apparently I was playing some music one night that not everybody appreciated, and people was bitching about it. And she put a sign up in front of the table. I don't remember word for word, but it was something like, "This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way." Or something. It was something like that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, Lord.
We had a lot of fun doing that, though. Me and my cousin Mark would go do that together.
We did have fun.
Yep.
Well, what do y'all think of the Colt 45?
I like it.
I hadn't taken a drink yet. Smells malty.
It does.
Real golden in color. Nothing. I mean, it don't stand out amongst anything else that's this style.
I used to drink this in small cans, and I drank enough where it'd just kick my butt more.
I think we've all drank a bunch of stuff that kicked our butts.
Yeah.
What's the ABV on this silver bottle?
I don't remember. I think it's like 5.5, 5.6, somewhere in that area. But
I did not realize until the last few months that this was actually originally marketed. What was the football player's name? 45 was his jersey number.
Yeah, it was. Well, they got the Colt 45. It was his number. It was 45, and he played for the Colts. Yeah, but I can't remember the player's name. I did a review on
the
it.
dog that shut up. Y'all hear the dog in the background?
Well, I don't remember that being in this. I don't see it on here. You think, well, why they don't put that stuff on here? But I don't see it. It ain't. It's not. It's less than 6%. I think. I think it's like 5.5, 5.8.
It's a light beer. To me. Is it you?
What do you mean by light?
Well, it's just a.
Talking about the flavor.
Well, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I'm gonna turn the air on. I'm freaking hot. Y'all hot?
It's a little warm.
It's good, but it is a light. It's a lot different than Coors.
I don't know.
But I like it. I mean,
it's well carbonated, but not to the point that it's got a burn to it. It's not offensive.
no.
It's got kind of a stinky smell to it.
It's It's got that, you taste the malt real well, but I even get the little skunky flavor.
Yeah.
Which could be because of this clear
Yeah, it
bottle.
could be because of the glass bottle.
Clear glass.
But I will say this, when you say skunky, I've had some skunky beers that were, I could not drink it. I can drink this. This is not necessarily offensive.
That skunky taste reminds me of Corona when I drank them out of a clear bottle before. That's the Corona. And it's probably because of the skunky, the taste that I remember.
That turned me off of Corona for a while. I remember that I got a mixed six-pack, and of course I'd had Corona before and liked it, but I couldn't think of the sixth beer to get, and they had some Corona on the table. I thought, well, I'll just get, I think I got 2 of them in that pack, actually. I thought I'll just get a couple of these so I know I like them, because I couldn't think of anything else. And man, they were skunky, and I did not drink Corona for a long time after that. It was so nasty.
Well, the last Coronas I had, I bought in the cans. That was probably a year ago. But I just didn't enjoy them.
I like it, but I like it when I got lime to put in it.
I don't like lime in my beer.
You know?
No,
I don't either. I like my beer just regular old beer.
I do too.
I like lime in it depending on what it is. Like I like lime with Corona. Matter of fact, I think that's pretty much the only beer that I put lime in, but I like it with Corona.
Now, I don't know if it's true, but I heard they started that little deal to keep the flies away from the
Yeah,
beer.
because they served them on the beach, and so they'd bring it with a piece of lime in there, and that was to keep the insects from.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what
I guess it's
started.
true.
Don't everybody talk at once now.
Yep. I just enjoy my beer.
We've been using Granny as a garbage disposal.
Yeah, they had it all. Yeah, they bring their leftovers to me.
You'll be seeing a video. I don't know if you'll see it before this one comes out, but we did a video for another channel that we're doing where we compared Miller High Life and Miller High Life Light, and neither one of us wanted to finish the whole beers because it's 2 big 32-ounce cans, and so Granny finished those off. And then I did a review of Budweiser Clamato, and she finished that off. So Granny's the garbage disposal.
It's kind of like what's that, sir? Feed it to Mikey. He'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Kind of like give it to Granny. She'll drink anything.
Yeah.
Said that about DJ too.
She's tickled me. She'd drink anything. I don't care what it was.
Well, she told you. The reason she didn't drink it because
She didn't drink it because it tastes good.
She drank for the effects.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she wanted to get a buzz. So.
You give her one, she'd say no. You didn't want just one.
No, she was gonna drink several of them.
That's how I used to be when I started.
And she got very honest when she had a few.
Yeah,
Did she tell?
Yo, piss ant.
Yo, piss ant. As soon as you started hearing piss ant, you know she's drunk.
She was lit.
You piss ant.
Wonder how she's doing nowadays.
I thought of her yesterday.
I don't know. I guess she's doing all right. I haven't seen her over to those apartments. I used to see her outside occasionally.
I wonder if she's
But I
still
ain't seen
there.
her. I bet she's still
Seen her
there.
car?
Yeah. Well, she ain't got a car.
Oh, they got rid of
No,
that.
I think she got that car picked up.
They
or
read
something.
for
Possessed it,
yeah.
huh?
You go check on her.
They called me and wanted me to make payments on it, and I told them I hadn't had it in a year.
Yeah.
Well, one beer's not going to do anything. I don't want the beer if I can't have a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth to start filling it. Then I don't want to drink the first one. That's how I used to think. I'm not like that.
Yeah, I can have. I mean, there's
There's
times I'll drink 1 or 2 beers and I'm done.
There's many days at home when I'm just sitting around watching TV or playing a game or whatever that I just want a beer, and I'll go drink a beer and I'm done. I don't have a problem with that now, but I used to not be like that.
Well, it's a party mentality, you know. It's just, you know, I don't care for that anymore.
I still have that bit of wild hair because I still really love to drink. Obviously, I've got a channel on YouTube without drinking. So, if that didn't give it away, and I still really like to sit around and drink multiple drinks and listen to my music and do like we're doing now. And so I'll sometimes have those moments where I think I'm gonna drink a bunch tonight. And I don't know why I think that, because I know in the back of my head I don't like getting drunk, but I guess that's that old habits. Old Hank Jimmy said,
Oh,
old habits like they're hard to break.
Yeah, I think
So
it's talking about a girl. Not there, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'll have that creep up the back of my head occasionally, but I don't do that very much anymore at all.
Granny's been tore up a time or two.
Yeah, I have.
She's got in, very nice. She got into my, what was it? I had a
Old granddad, 141.
old granddad. Was it 10 what? 14.
114. Yeah.
Yeah, 114. She said, you got any whiskey? I said, yeah, we probably got about, how many bottles do we have? About 14 bottles?
We had at least 10.
At least 10 bottles of whiskey. That's where we always done our bourbon, and stuff. Yeah, she dipped in that about 15 minutes later. Satin sheets. Satin sheets.
This is how I knew if Granny was drunk back, I was going to say back in the day, but it was probably about 5 years ago, so it depends what you consider back in the day. But if I wasn't around and my phone rang and it said Granny on my phone, especially if it was nighttime, I knew that she was drunk because I'd pick up the phone and she knew what she was doing, but the reason I knew is because it was the same thing every time. Hello? Where are you at? I'm at Jim's or wherever I was. Why? What are you doing? We're drinking? I miss you. You can come drink with me. Granny, I'll be there in a little bit. Okay.
Lord.
Yeah, we've drunk plenty of beer together.
This beer's skunky in it.
Yeah, I
Just a
could.
tad. I mean, it ain't bad, but it's got a little skunky taste to it.
Yeah, that's probably because of the ball.
Yeah.
Probably the light. I probably should have went ahead and got that 4-pack of cans. I just like that glass bottle. I'm gonna keep that.
You know what we forgot to do?
What? Take a picture of it? Oh.
Label out.
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
Luke Bag Larry.
Luke
Yeah.
Bag Larry.
Yeah, I like watching it. Lord.
What's your favorite malt liquor?
I don't believe I got a favorite one. I mean,
Well, out of what you've had, if you had to pick one, which one do you enjoy the most?
I'd probably have to go. What I've enjoyed probably this Colt 45.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
That was mine.
Colt 45.
What's yours?
I'm gonna have to do some more again, but I mean, I had bought this, and I would even buy this in the. I bought like a half a case of this in the cans.
I hate to be the oddball of the group, and I've only had 3 of them. But I think I enjoy the Ice House 6.9.
I don't think I've ever drank any of that.
Well, they just released the 6.9. It's 5.5.
Well, I guess that's considered a malt liquor, but you don't carry the name malt liquor.
Well, I would put it.
Well, this is crazy. This is kind of embarrassing, but 20-something years ago, I thought a malt liquor was.
Beer
I thought I had do you know what a malt liquor is? I used to think it was a beer that had like liquor in it.
That's what I thought.
But it's just a term because it's a
Yeah.
higher like a Budweiser and a Coors and like that. They're like 5% alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, these beers have more alcohol in
Yeah.
it. They're like a 5.55, or up higher. So they have to carry that term like in certain states.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From what I understood, it had to be termed as a malt liquor instead of a beer because a legal government type stuff. So that's what they're called malt liquors. But I know what you're saying. You're saying that Ice House, it's a, what, 6.9?
6.9.
So yeah,
Even
technically,
if it doesn't carry the label malt liquor, it's a malt
yeah.
liquor.
But when you say malt liquor, I'm thinking of beers that are called malt liquors. So. But the first malt liquor I'd ever drank, but that's been good. That's been in the '80s. Was a Schlitz malt liquor. But I don't
First
know,
malt
tastes
liquor
like-
I ever had was Distill Reserve. I got off work and a couple of my coworkers.
Workers.
I
I think he slurred on it. I think he's stirred. Let's give him some more. So good.
But a couple of my coworkers brought me home. But we had to stop by their apartment. I don't know if they had to go in for something. And I was sitting out in the car, and the girl said, "You want a beer?" I said, "Sure." And so she brings me a Steel Reserve out, and she's like, she said something like, "We don't drink that sissy beer," or something. It was, I think
Sissy beer.
Steel Reserve, what is 6%?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
So, and I didn't have the tolerance for alcohol that I do now. So I had one can, and I don't even think it was a tall. It may have been a tall can. I don't remember for sure. But I remember from the time it took them to get me across town back to the house here, because I still lived here at the time, I had a buzz off that one can.
Really?
Yeah.
Steel Reserve.
But that was my introduction to that style.
You know, these malt liquors was actually geared towards the fancy people.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, and they kind of took a downhill slide,
In
sort of
society,
thing.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have any negative thoughts about
Oh,
it.
I don't either, but that's just how they was.
When most people think about it now, that's how they think about it.
Yeah, they're thinking of the lower type people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you think of it. I don't think that way. No. I mean, you could change the way you marketed it and change the whole what people think about it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but it's geared towards a certain people. You know.
I'm glad I had you two to help me drink that. I wouldn't want to sit, especially if we had one little skunk. I couldn't imagine sitting trying to drink it all
You
by
think
myself.
it is skunk? Well, skunk a little bit, yeah. But it's not that bad, or even though it's a little skunky.
No, it's not. Everything come out all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between the
Just
colada
as usual.
Business as usual.
Well, you about to call it? About ready for another one?
Call it about ready for another one.
Yeah, we're going to be back for another one?
As Greg's beer review says, time for the final chug.
I'm good.
Guys, thank you for joining Beer with Brad. We've had fun, so heck, I may do two this month. If they want to join me again for another one, we may do a second one. See you guys later.
Archie Kerr, a.k.a. Granny.
This is my granny.
Long-time boozer, abuser. So what did you find out through all this?
Well, one beer's not going to do anything. I don't want the beer. I can't have a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth to start filling it. I don't want to drink the first one.